Let's Go English, la escuela online que está revolucionando la enseñanza de inglés en Latinoamérica. Clases online en vivo, con profesores internacionales, británicos y norteamericanos. Entre 1 y 16 horas diarias, te aseguran una experiencia única. Garantizamos tu aprendizaje con un seguimiento personalizado. Actividades permanentes como el GRIP o el club de conversación temático, donde escogerás el tema de tu preferencia. O el storytelling, siempre con un invitado de un país de habla inglesa, que te contará historias y charlas con temas de actualidad. Así aprenderás diferentes acentos, que te beneficiarán cuando viajes o interactúes con personas de diferentes nacionalidades. Let's Go English, la primera escuela formal de inglés online, con clases privadas en pequeños grupos y actividades 100% en vivo. 20 años de experiencia son nuestra mejor carta de presentación. Toma ya la decisión que sin duda cambiará tu vida. Prepárate para hablar inglés en tiempo récord. Te lo garantizamos. Te invitamos a aprovechar el tiempo ahora que estás en casa. Cuando te canses de revisar tus likes, conéctate e ingresa a una clase presencial en vivo online. A cualquier hora del día nuestros coaches te van a estar esperando para que aproveches tu tiempo verdaderamente. Puedes invertir desde 1 hora diaria para aprender a hablar inglés en tiempo récord. Clases privadas y en pequeños grupos con diferentes actividades te harán vivir una experiencia extraordinaria. Habla inglés con un método innovador, moderno y divertido. Con profesores internacionales, británicos y norteamericanos, alcanzarás un alto nivel de fluidez en inglés. Te lo garantizamos. Let's go English.
Hello, good afternoon. Hola, bueno, buenas tardes a todos. Bienvenidos a Let's Go English. Por lo general estoy bienvenida, la hace mi compañero, nuestro director académico. Sin embargo, pues hoy voy a estar yo acá con ustedes acompañándolos. Como pueden ver, mi nombre es Michelle Ramírez. Yo soy la coordinadora académica de Let's Go English. Estoy muy feliz de saludarlos. En la tarde de hoy vamos a estar haciendo un poquito más de inglés, un poquito más de conocimiento, vamos a aprender un poco. Me disculparán el cabello, esto de peinarme como que se me complica a veces, mentiras. Pero bueno, nada, me encanta saludarlos. Hello Cristian, hello Mr. Aguirre, que hace mucho que no lo veo, hello Miss Juliana, hello Sandra, hello Vicky, hello Vanessa, bueno, hello a todos. Hoy la idea es que pues tengamos un tanto de interacción, que nos hablemos, que nos conozcamos un poquito en el buen sentido de la palabra, claramente. Pero it would be nice to have you here. Oh, it's nice to see you too, Mr. Aguirre. Okay, Miss Joanna, welcome. Mr. Joan, you too. Be welcome to our Let's Go English class. So today, let's switch to English. Do you want to? Okay, vamos a hablar en inglés un poquito. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Sandra. So, Miss Jess, can you please help me with the first slide? With the presentation, please. Okay, so first of all, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about was and where. And what is that on earth, right? So this is past. Yes, we are going to be talking about the past. Hi, Christian. Hi, how are you? So what is the past? You see, the past are the things you cannot change, okay? You can't change that. It's just the way they were, or the way it is, or the way it was, as in this case, okay? So when we talk about was, right, was in specific, como lo ven ahí en la pantalla, is because we're going to talk about one thing, okay, just one thing. For example, once I was in the beach. Yes, I love the beach, so that's why I always use that example, okay? Once I was in the beach, you see, in the past. Ahorita no estoy en la playa, right, in Spanish, but I will be, okay? Right now, I'm not in the beach, but I was in the beach like 1 year ago. Oh, no, actually, in December I went to the beach, but that's another story. Y por otro lado, vamos a tener where, right? So, where is basically for two things, okay? Para dos cosas. Por ejemplo, no sé a ustedes qué tanto les gusta el chisme. A mí me gusta el chisme mucho. No, Miss Jazz, can you please put it back there? There you go. Entonces, vamos a decir que, vamos a poner un nombre random, ¿ok? Entonces, María y Pedro, they were in the past, right? In the past, they were a couple, ¿ok? Voy a escribirlo acá para que sepan, a couple. What is the meaning of couple? Couple means pareja, ¿ok? They were pareja. Entonces llega la vecina y le pregunta, hey, but they were a couple, weren't they? And you say like, well, yes, but they broke up, right? They broke up. Why? Well, I don't know. Sí, tampoco me llega hasta allá el chisme. No sé ustedes qué tanto les gusta, pero pues, you know, I don't go that way. Okay, so remember, I was in the beach because it's only me. You see, nobody else, no hay nadie más, just me. Okay, and there were is for two. Okay. No, there is no different pronunciation. It's actually the same, okay? They work the same. So it's like, where were you, for example? Yeah? Where were you yesterday? So I can say, I was in my house. Pues porque estamos en cuarentena, entonces pues no podemos salir. That's the sad story, okay? But you can tell me as well, where were you, right? If you want. Okay, remember to say, I was in, no sé, in the beach, in the mall, in my boyfriend's house, in my room, I don't know, wherever that you were, okay? So yes, there is no difference, all right, John? We say like where, and they are just the same. Okay, so Miss Jess, the next one, please. Thank you. Okay, so here in this presentation, you guys are going to see the difference between present and past, okay? Present and past. So what is the present? When I say, I am Michelle, you see? That is not going to change. I am Michelle, that is my name. But I can say, I was a call center agent. See, in the past, because of my profession, you see? So in the past, when I was younger, I was pasado, pisado, ya se quedó, no mentiras. But I guess you know what I mean. So I was a call center agent, yeah? Now I am a coordinator. Que la voy a cambiar de un momento a otro. No mentiras, I'm just kidding. Okay? So that is one thing. When I'm talking about myself, okay? About me. Now, I can say you are. So, for example, voy a usarlo en plural en este caso porque estoy hablando con ustedes que son nuestros queridos estudiantes en esta tarde. Entonces, yo voy a decir, you are students, okay? You are students. Pero, ¿qué pasa como Mr. Aguirre o Mr. Cristian Vargas, que son ex estudiantes de nosotros? Entonces, podemos decir, you were students, you see? Porque ya no son estudiantes, okay? Because they are no longer, the students of the institution, okay? So, now, if I'm going to talk about somebody else, right? About somebody else. So, for example, I am going to talk about my dad, yes? So, I can say, he is my dad, yes? And if something happens, I can say he was my dad, pero pues let's hope nothing happens right there. Okay? Hello to everyone. Once again, be welcome. Okay, now, what if I talk about a girl, right? Sí, como esos chicos que tienen 20 novias, digo, que tienen una novia. So you say like, she is my girlfriend. You see? Lo pueden usar para eso. She is my girlfriend. Y resulta que pasó algo and it didn't work out and like, you know, yuca, which means you can cry in my language. So you can say she was, you see, the past. She was my girlfriend. She no longer is my girlfriend. Okay. For example, I have a little cat. Yeah. So it is a cat. It is a cat. But in the past, I had a dog. So I can say it was a dog. Okay. Animals and objects. Like there is always a confusion with it. Like what is the meaning of it? Why do you use it? Well, basically, when you talk about your pet, about your animals, about your belongings or your objects. For example, my cell phone, right? It is my cell phone. Nobody else, just my cell phone, okay? And I can say it was my cell phone too, if you want to. It depends on you, okay? Now, all of us, we are people. You see, you are people, I am a person, we all together are people, okay? We are people. Let's imagine that, I don't know, we were aliens, right? Like different. So you can say we were aliens. Yeah, we were aliens. All right. And finally, if I'm talking about somebody else in plural, okay, about someone else, I go ahead and say they are, yeah, like they are, you're like looking at somebody else. They are, I don't know, a couple. Yes, I'm sorry. I talk a lot about love. I don't know why, but I do that. Okay. And you can say they were a couple. You see? Yes, ya saben cómo hacer la información ahí. Okay, guys, yo ya hablé mucho and I love to talk, is one of my favorite hobbies, per se. Pero quiero que ustedes me cuenten sobre ustedes, ¿sí? Como que I am who, ¿quiénes son? I don't know, once again, I am Michelle. ¿Y qué hacían antes? Okay, so I was, no sé, a doctor, I was a CEO, I was a singer, como dijo mi compañero. Yo canto bonito, lo que pasa es que se escucha feo, yes? But I was a singer, okay? So I want you guys to tell me, okay? Cuéntenme who you are, or what you wear, or who you wear. Please, ahí en el chat, escríbanme que ahí los voy leyendo los comentarios, okay? So, in the meantime, remember, I am, I was. Hello to all of you guys, to Jubeli, Jadi, Ever, Janet, Marianne, Janice, Fernando, welcome back. I hope you're having fun, okay? So, come on guys, come on, así sea uno, que se lancen, no se preocupen, equivóquense, embárrenla. Para eso estamos acá, okay? To learn how to do things right. Okay, thank you so much, Fernando. There you go. Okay, so he says, I am Fernando. I was, you see, the past, I was a pilot for a flight school. Now I am a language student, you see? So past and now. Thank you, Fernando. Okay, we have, I am Sandri. Hello, Sandri. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. Welcome to our Let's Go English class. Okay, Jasmine says, I was a student at the school. Upa, very good. Exactly, in the past. It means that she is no longer a student at the school. Okay, very good. Okay, I have here, Juliana. So Juliana says, I am Juliana. 2 years ago, I was in the school. Now I am in the 4th semester of business administration. Wow, great, Juli. Keep studying. Don't ever leave university. That is amazing. Okay, Davelis Esther. I am a teacher. Congratulations, high five a la distancia, allá. High five. I was single. Ay, Davelis consiguió a alguien. That is super nice. That is good for you. So I guess you're no longer single. That's good. If it makes you happy, that is what matters. Okay. All right, Miss Jess, let's fast forward a little with the presentation, please. Let's continue with the presentation. Thank you. There. Okay, thank you. No. The one in the packs. I'm sorry. There you go. Like there. Okay, Sandra says, I am a multimedia student. I was a children pedagogy. Sorry. Wow, children. My God, you're like my heroes. When I see teachers that are from the little kids or for the ones in like, elementary or basic school, it's like you guys are heroes. You have my respect. Ok. Ok, guys. Entonces, ahora les voy a empezar a decir cómo con base en he is, she is, he was, she was. Ok. So let's see here. It says, you, Belly, she was a secretary and now she is the boss. Boom! Yes, you, Belly, that's what's up. Good. Okay, Mrs., could you please go back for a second? Okay, no, the next one was already. I'm sorry, my bad. Thank you. Okay, Dabeli says that she is a good person. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Don't ever stop being a good person. Being a good person is the best option ever. Okay, Luz Fanny, she is a cosmetology. Wow, super. Like you can give me some tips because my hair is always super messy. I'm more hair than person. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Okay. Okay, he is Javier and he likes listening to music and reading books. Amazing. One of my favorite hobbies is actually to listen to music. Like, there is not a day that I don't listen to music. I love music. And music helps you with English, with German, with all languages. So never stop listening to music, okay? And reading books is amazing. Thank you for that. Okay, I am Stephanie. Okay, so she is Stephanie. She was in Medellin the last weekend with her family, and she is single, guys. No, I'm just kidding, Stephanie. Okay, very good, excellent. Yes, okay, Stephanie, nice. Medellin is so nice. I really like it. I really like it. Okay, Melissa, tell us. She is a social worker and she was a dancer in all genres. Wow, dancing. I love dancing. But I'm not a professional, so I better not dance. I try to. Okay, Leo says he is Leonardo. He was a student of the engineering of telecommunications, and now he is the assistant of billing. Okay, I guess accounting. Better. Okay, wow, super Leo, super. Keep it up. Don't ever stop. Okay, keep it up. Good. Nielsen, he says, sorry, he's in the hospital right now. And he says that at least he's not at home. That's true. Sometimes being at home is boring. But here we have our fun, okay? So, goody, Nielsen, goody. You said I was. Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw the other comment. Sorry. He was a famous singer. Excellent. Yes, Davilis. Yes, very good. When the music is over. Thank you for that. Okay. I am Bogota. Remember, Sandrita, I am in Bogota. Okay, like in the city. All right, I am in Bogota. Remember that. Okay, but very good. I am in Bogota. Okay. I was studying administration. Great, Sandri. Like you were studying that. Don't ever stop. Okay, keep on studying. Okay, Naren says, hello, my name is Nari. I was a foreign language student and right now I am an English teacher. Woo! Give it up to the English teachers. That's what we have here. Amazing. I am an English teacher too. Sometimes it's complicated. You were one of my coaches because I was studying English last year. Yes, thank you, Mr. Aguirre. Thank you so much for participating. Yeah, I am happy to have been there for you. Okay, very good, Ramon. I'm from Cucuta. Yes, exactly. So I am from Cucuta too. What a coincidence, right? Okay, good. Okay, well, here we have an example. It says he was a taxi driver in Paris. Now he is a famous singer, Charles Aznavour. Okay, thank you so much for that. That's super amazing. You see, people grows, okay, and situations changes. Okay. We have an environmental engineer. I don't know who was in a party, but I'm happy for you. I haven't been in a party for a while. I am Janet. I was studying English 2 years ago. And what happened, Janet? Did you stop? Did you continue? Like, yeah, I mean, thank you for the information, but tell the whole story. Okay. So you're in a sports center now. I wish I were. I'm Janice and I like to read books and practice English. Okay, Janice, here is your opportunity to practice English. Okay, here, keep it up. Don't stop. And Marianne, you like the music? Thank you so much. I love it too. I love music. It's my favorite hobby ever. But don't tell everyone, okay? It says they wake up early. Exactly. So now, guys, thank you so much for all those interactions. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's continue here. What happens? When I am talking in past, I need to use something that is called an adverb of time. Yes, an adverb of time. So what is an adverb of time? Why nobody told me that that existed? Well, basically, because we are going to say it with time expressions. So we have yesterday, we have last night, we have last night, we have last week, we have last year, we have this morning, we have 1 week ago, and we have in 1990. I wasn't born back then. I wasn't born in 1990. I didn't
I
exist
think
at that.
you were.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Magaldi. I was just telling them about you so much.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Let's Go English. I hope you have been learning something, you have been practicing something, because this topic right here is really important. It's really important because, you talk about the past very frequently. So this conjugation is really important. And yes, if I may interrupt just a second. Yes, as my partner was saying, it is very important to use a complement of past, because it's when you are telling a story. Imagine this story, I was eating a hamburger.
Mhm.
And what happened?
No,
You know, exactly. So you need to continue, and you
what
start
always
continuing
happens.
with the compliment. Not always. It's not. Okay. So yes, as we saw in the example, yesterday I was sad. Okay, watch out the pronunciation. It's not was, but it's not was. It's like a combination. Okay, but it's not very important. It's not
Was.
very important. Say I was happy. Sorry, yesterday I was sad, and today I am happy. Okay, I would say my recommendation: don't separate too much. Okay, don't say today I am happy. Me, my name, Jorge. Today I am happy. Yesterday I was sad, but today I am happy, like the baby. Okay, thank you.
Yesterday, Laura said, you better say.
Yeah, yesterday. Oh, I love this example. Check this out. 50 years ago, not yesterday, not 1 year ago, 50 years ago, in Bogota, there were cebollero bases. Okay? Cebollero bases, um, well, that is a cebollero base. Okay? It's a little bit difficult to explain, but that is a cebollero base. I think the name cebollero is because in those buses you transport cebolla, you know. Therefore, the
Nah, come
name
on. Like
cebollero was. I
the
don't
fact
know.
that they
I don't know.
transport you, it doesn't mean that it's
Oh
cebollas,
yeah, you
like
wish.
I know that you try to be better, but don't worry,
All right.
don't
Yes. No.
hit
Okay.
yourself so hard.
You got me there. Okay. Tell me. Do you know, or I mean, did you know? Did you see in your life a cebollero bus? Terminator, did you ever see a cebollero bus?
Yes, I saw them in Bogota. So it's not 50 years ago because I am just 100. Okay, I'm super young. So
Yeah, right.
respect to my oldness. Yeah, I saw cebollero buses back in Bogota. They were very cheap. They were super cheap. You only had to pay like 700 pesos. That
Yeah.
was it. No
Yes,
more.
and I remember there were two kinds of buses, Like a normal bus was cebollero buses or ejecutivo buses, in Bogota.
But the
Nowadays,
ejecutivos were the same as the cebolleros. Don't you
no,
think,
no,
guys?
they were
Oh, no, no,
bigger.
no, no, no. I got it. Another poll.
Okay.
¿Qué dicen ustedes? ¿Qué nos dice la gente? What do you think? Ejecutivo bases were the same as cebollero bases? Yeah, I mean, come on. Ah,
I
yes, I
say,
want to know
of
what they think.
course not. They were way different. This is a cebollero was. An ejecutivo was different.
No way. I would say they were the same. For me, they were the same. Okay. Entonces, ahí en el chat, si quieren, van escribiendo,
Okay, wait.
votan.
But what is the what are we going to bet?
Well, I already bet a
got the
coffee.
coffee. Yes,
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, so what about a pastel de pollo? The ones that you like?
Okay, make it a pastel de yuca. You know?
No, because I don't like pastel de yuca, and obviously
okay.
I'm going to win.
Okay, then pastel de pollo. Okay,
Pastel de pollo. Okay, that is the bet.
One. Okay, we
the
are
one
going to
that they
bet
sell in the
pastel de pollo.
store.
Tell me.
No, in the la vecina store.
Yes, Dabelis, Daniela, Ramon, Sandra, Van. Tell me, were cebollero bases the same? No, go to the previous one. Yes, thank you. Yes. Were cebollero bases the same as ejecutivos? I say no. My partner here,
yes, they were.
the Terminator, says no. She says yes. Okay, but I think no. They were totally different. Go to internet and look for cebollero vas and ejecutivo vas, and you will see the difference.
You see, Jasmine says that they were the same.
They were different. They were so different.
Oh,
they were
Maria
not
says
the
it
same.
isn't the same. Okay, it's okay, Maria. It's your free will. Esa es su voluntad, don't worry. Ya perdí un cafecito a las 5 ya.
Gracias, Diego.
That's cheating, okay. Okay. So, what were you saying about the cebolleros vas?
Yes, okay. So remember that in this case, we're going to say cebollero bases. So that is a plural. And as my partner just explained, you are going to use were for the plural and was for the singulars, okay? There's some exceptions once in a while, but in general, we could say that, okay? In general, we could say that, okay? Yes, Ramon, were different. They were different.
No, I disagree. You see, she says that cebollero vas is because it's being cebollas.
Yes, but our, our conversation here is that they are totally different. You see, Sandra says that they are different. Of course, they are different. Yes, thank you, Sandra. Certificación para Sandra. C2. Yeah, okay. And Sandra, the executive vowels were smaller. Okay, Sandra, you don't say more smaller, only smaller. Okay, more smaller is redundant. Okay, but we'll continue. So remember that the plural is were and the was is singular. For example, right here, you will see that this was a public telephone booth, okay? And this one was special in Bogota because of the colors, okay? But it was one. This was one, a public telephone booth. Therefore, remember, you're going to use the was for the singulars, okay? Okay, good. Let's continue.
We have a tie so far. Boom! No winners
I will demonstrate through a presentation that they were totally different.
You could try, but you'll never win. I'm just kidding. Okay, guys, so let's continue here. Remember that when we're talking about the past, our actions are already finished, right? And also because they show something that happened before. So here we have this little table, okay? This little chart, if you like, British more, American more. So I am going to say, I was, he was, she was, it was, okay? So I want you guys to try at home, okay? And you're going to repeat after me, the first part, and then with Mr. Magaldi, the second part, okay? So I was a customer agent, yeah? He was a good person. She was a nice girl. a nice girl, okay? And it was beautiful, okay? It was gorgeous. It was amazing. Whatever expression that you want to use with that one for the parties and events and all of that. Okay, Mr. Magaldi, your turn.
Okay. So I'm sorry. What should I?
The plural form or the negative? Which one do you prefer?
Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay. Well, in the negative, it is like more common to say it very fast. Okay. Usually, I mean, the contractions, yes, cool, no problem. Okay, but they are very formal. For example, when you are with the police, when you are in a very important interview, when you are in a trial, in a courthouse. But in real life, you use contractions and you say weren't. Okay. Usually you say weren't, like very compressed, short, weren't. But of course, depends of many, many circumstances. Okay. Like, for example, the apples weren't fresh. Okay. And usually you don't separate the conjugation of this verb with the next word. Okay. You don't say weren't fresh. Okay. Nah. Say weren't fresh. Okay. The apples weren't fresh. And in the singular, you say wasn't. Okay. For example, I wasn't this fat. I used to be very skinny.
That's what you always say, but I don't
That's
believe
funny.
it.
That's funny.
Sorry, not sorry.
You have seen pictures of me, and I used to be very skinny.
Okay, shall we, continue
Yeah.
stuff?
Yes. Yes. No. Okay. All fine. Yes. Let's continue. Okay. So
Just kidding.
for the interrogative, you are going to say were you or was for the singulars. Now, yes, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, but wait, you is singular, because you, one. Well, in grammar, it is mostly referred as plural, okay? Because yes, it could be you, one, or it could be you two, like my partner and myself, okay? So in grammar, it is preferred, or addressed as a plural, okay? Anyway, in the questions, you are going to use first the was or the were, and after the subject, okay? And very important, the intonation of the question, okay? Imagine you go to a place, and you ask, a beautiful girl like my partner here, and you are going to say, weren't you in Rome? Oh, sounds horrible, man, But if you make the proper intonation of the question like a real question, sounds better. Weren't you in Rome? Oh, sounds better. He says, the water in the face, So for the interrogative, not only the grammar, yes, the components are important, okay? But it is also important the intonation of the question, okay? That you seem interested in the question, okay? Yes, okay.
Very good, Nelson. Okay, so Mr. Magaldi, here we have a little question. Joan is asking us why in conditional we use were for the pronoun. Okay, I would like to explain that one if you don't mind.
Go on ahead.
Okay. Okay, so for everybody who is having that same question, okay, I want you to be aware that when we're using a conditional, is because it could be a hypothetical situation, right? Something that is not real. Listen to me clearly, is not real, yes? So let's imagine that your best friend fell in love with the wrong person, right? Like, no, you're like, no, that person is a cheater, is super a liar, is not honest. Okay, like, it's the worst decision of his or her life, right? You know what I mean? So I go ahead and tell. So let's imagine in this case is Mr. Magaldi, right? So Mr. Magaldi, tell me about this beautiful girl that is not convenience at all, but you see her beautiful.
It happens a lot, but well, that's different because I mean, for me, I
Just
mean,
imagine, use your imagination. We're pretending, don't worry.
okay. If I were in, what's that? I'm sorry, I was checking. You got me again.
Okay, I'm asking you, describe a girl, that is not convenience, that is not good for you. It's like the
That is
worst
not
girl,
good for
but
me.
you see her beautiful. She's like an angel to your eyes. So
Okay.
describe her. Describe her.
Okay. Well, first, she likes reggaeton. No, that is not for me. Okay.
Okay,
That
continue. Another one.
maybe she is um okay, she's not happy. She doesn't seem happy, you know. She's
Okay,
always like, with the face like, good morning. No, I like people with a
like I'm gonna
smile.
punch you in the face, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So no, first she likes reggaeton. Second, she doesn't smile. No, that combination is not good for
It's
me.
terrible. Okay. So there I go. You see, I go and tell him, if I were you, I wouldn't go out with her. You see? Porque digo where? Because it's hypothetical. I am not Mr. Magaldi, right? I am not him. But I am saying, if I were you, I wouldn't go out with her. Okay? Como que, sí, like the hypothetical situation. Si yo fuera tú, no lo haría. So, para que me entiendan, where, when it's using a conditional, is because we are talking about a hypothetical, a non-real situation. And by the way,
Then
I like
Vane
reggaeton.
got it. Vane got it right there, like Beyonce songs, If I Were a Boy. And yes, exactly. Because as was and where are conjugations of the verb to be, like saying, for example, yo fui, era, or estuve. The was in the conditional hypothetical situation, like my partner here says, is fuere or fuese. Okay, so
Mhm.
that's why you conjugate it like that. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
All right. So, Joan, I hope that solves your question. Okay. And thank you, Vane, for the reference. Yes, indeed. If I were a boy. Okay, I'm not going to sing.
You
If
sing
I were a
very
good
nice.
singer,
You sing very beautifully, but
thank you so much.
unfortunately, it sounds terrible. I'm
I'm going to keep
sorry.
singing reggaeton songs. Bye.
Oh
I'll
my
see you
God.
later.
I know, I know.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
Your turn.
All right, guys. So we have there was, okay, the with a or n, all right? That is used for the singular, okay? So let's say at the beginning of the class, there was one teacher. So only me, right? There was one teacher. But now there is more than one, right? So there was a teacher at the beginning of the class. Now there isn't only a teacher, okay? That is the way that we use the singular, all right? Because the situation changed, right? Because the situation changed, okay? So remember that we use a and an with consonant and vowels, but I think you already know that, don't they?
Maybe
Okay,
you should. Yeah.
explain.
Yes, they should know it. So yeah.
Yeah, I know that you know it already. Okay, let's go with the plural form. Okay, so Mr. Magaldi, would you like to explain it?
Yeah, sure. Of course,
Go.
as you say in present, you say there are, as to demonstrate that the existence of something. In the past, you use the same, but just the verb to be in past. There were. Do you remember my example right there? There were cebollero vases because you use the plural. Okay, so to denote existence. Okay, like haber. Okay, so in the past, well, it's going to be in the past. Okay, so there were, it's going to be like that. Okay, now we are going to play a game. Here in Let's Go English, we love games. Good games, of course, for education. I mean, I love all kinds of games, but for here, the games
That
that we
is
have,
your favorite.
yes,
That's your
I
motto.
love games. I love games, I have to say. Okay, Let's go with the next one. 20 years ago. Yes, I know what you're thinking. You are a vejete. You are telling me. Yes, I am not 20. Yes.
Didn't we say we weren't going to make that public? Like.
Okay, yeah, so we maybe not 20 years ago, but what about 5 or 7 or
2
2
even.
or 10? Yes, for example, remember, were for plural, was for singular, okay? 20 years ago, there were, and I will show you, 20 years ago, floppy disks or these diskettes, they were very popular, okay? I have this one as a cup holder. I put my drink here.
So
Not
much
for really.
disrespect for the antiques.
Yes, well, I have many, 20 years ago, there were floppy disks. Jorge Magaldi, I put my thesis in one of those diskettes.
My parents too.
Failed. It failed. It failed, man. It was a big problem. No, I don't want to remember. It was terrible, But they existed. So we can say that there were, okay? Now you, the students, are going to tell us about something that disappeared and you remember, okay?
My love for her.
Yeah. Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
20 years ago, there was love, but now there isn't.
There was love, but now. That was it. Okay, now you're going to tell me something that there was, or there were, and it disappeared. Okay.
Fade away.
Yes, or just like for example, next one. Yes.
That one.
I would say maybe, how many years? When was the last time that you saw a directory?
A phone book?
Yeah.
I was in Pamplona back then. So I would say 10 years ago, 11 years ago. 11 years ago, there was a phone book in my house.
Yes, there were phone books, those, telephone directories.
Wow. Yeah, 11 years ago. Oh my God. Ok, people, queremos verlos. Escríbanos qué había hace años que ya no existe. Sus exnovios no cuentan, por favor. No mentiras. Just kidding.
They count, yes. Claro. They were.
They finished.
Yes. They were. Next. Yeah,
Como dijo Ari, thank you, next. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Okay. For example, I would say maybe 20 years ago as well, there were cassettes, those cassettes. And many years ago, I would say maybe 40 years ago, there were telegrams, I never saw a telegram in real life. Okay, I would say Majo, thank you. But
Majo. Yeah, it's like Mariajo. Say.
Okay, I apologize. Okay.
Don Guillermo tell us that VHS. It's true. There were VHS.
VHS, yes. And there, but Majo, yes.
Majo, yeah.
Majo, music is singular. So you're going to say there was good music. Yes, man, totally. Yes. Discmans. Yes.
I love Discmans. I remember that one of my neighbors in his birthday, it was something like that. He gave us Discmans for the birthday thing. So it was amazing. That was like my first Discman.
I have many Discman models, and they were not very good because you moved.
And
for example, in the car, yes, and they.
I remember that. Yeah, coming back from
directory telephone, yes. Phone books or directory telephones, yes.
That's true.
Listen to this. Around maybe 20 years ago, there were there was a TV show, and the name of that TV show was in English it was the A Team, and in Spanish it was called Los Magníficos. And I
Lord, that
yes,
is the name of it.
yes, I loved Los Magníficos.
I have
There were
never.
Atari, yes, there were Atari consoles. Yes, you're right. That's perfect, Daniela, because
Thank you, Danny.
they disappeared. Now it is a company. Atari is a company, but they don't produce. Yes,
Ataris anymore?
there was maybe 30 years ago. Yes, around 30 years ago, there was a TV show called Okidoki, you know, and it disappeared. Yeah, it was so.
Ah, yeah. Okay, okay. I was able to watch. Okay, okay. We have typing machines. Yes, we used to have typing machines in
Yes,
there.
typing. Yes, Luz, not the writer machines, typing machines.
I'm gonna write it on the chat, bro.
Yes,
Just
thank you. Yes, yes. Ah, yes. Angie, thank you. Yes, there were telephones and you move them, with a small
ah,
wheel.
yeah.
My son, we went, to a shopping mall, and
Yeah,
there was we went to a store where I buy my shirts, and it has many, old objects, as a decoration. And there
of
was
course.
telephone of the wheel, you know, and my son asked me, Daddy, what is that? And I told him it is a telephone. And he said, okay. And he was, pressing on the holes, and he said, it doesn't work, and I say, no, you have to take you know, and he said, but what is this cord? He didn't understand the concept. I felt so
Of
old.
course.
Felt so old.
I feel old when they talk about video games that I have no idea what are they about. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know. I remember one of those telephones.
Yes, those
Yeah.
telephones are crazy. 2 years ago, there were two computers in my house. Yes, 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 yes. Exactly. Yes, of course. Things that we
Excellent,
change.
Caro.
Yes, and just things that you saw. There was. Listen to this. Uh, 30, I would say 30 years ago, there were cans of La Lechera. That is no surprise. The surprise is that they were completely sealed. You didn't open them like today cans. You had to open them with a can opener.
I remember cutting myself with those
Oh yes,
cans
and yes,
several times.
there was Popeye el Marino. Yes,
Popeye el Marino.
Popeye. It is called Popeye in English. Yes, Popeye. Yes. Oh, 1 year ago there were Johan got it. 1 year
Yeah,
ago there were placenta classes. Yes, you're right.
that is for real.
Yeah.
That is for real.
Yes. But well, I think that is an opportunity to change.
Yeah,
Ah,
to
yes, there
to
were
see that we can have
computers
fun in here.
with there was cell phones with tapita. You know, I had one. I had one.
I love them. The
Yes, yes,
the,
because
the basic phones.
you say yes. Excuse me, baby, just a second. Yes, hello. Yes, yeah. Yes, I love those because
I
there were
remember.
so chicaneros with the teléfonos of tapita, man.
I honestly remember it's because, hey, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Bye bye.
Exactly. Yes, So yes. No, give me a second. Yes, yes. Buy coffee. Thank you. Yes, maybe you were saying. Yes, they were only for chicanero peoples, man. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
true. It's true.
there were not cell phones 3 years ago. But yes, there were. There were,
No,
yes.
well,
But
30
they
years
were
ago is
very,
1990.
and
Oh yeah, that's 1990. No, there were cell phones. Sorry, Janet, but there
yes,
were
yes, very big,
Nokia
very
and
big.
Motorola, right? Those were
Yes,
like
there,
the
there
two
were
kinds of
many
cell phones.
companies. But I saw them, in some movies, and yes, computers with tail.
I think she's talking about the desktops itself.
But there's desktops still, the gaming computer, the real computers, for this.
Oh, well, yeah, it's true. Like the one that I miss the most. 20 years ago was the play Jamie or Jeremy's. I think she was trying to say something different and she said Jamie. Autocorrect or
And
something
what did
like
she mean?
Jeremy's? I think is the name. Jeremy's? Like the one with the ball, and no? You never
What?
played that on the... Well, I used to play in the computer, but I think it's like the game exists for real. No?
No. You will have to
Well,
explain me.
there were like little stars, like like stars, and you had a ball, and you had to drop the ball, and when the ball was up, you were supposed to take as many stars as you could.
That is called Matatenas?
What, who?
Matatena, that is the name in Spanish,
No, really?
Yes. It is.
Well, anyway, I call some people call it different ways, but yeah, I think she's talking about that specific game. Jamie is a street game. Oh, we learned something new.
Matatenas. Yes, they are called Matatenas.
Matatenas.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, there were Dragon Ball's program. Oh, I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball and Digimon and Pokemon, they were my favorite TVs ever.
Not Dragon Ball GT or Z, or Kakarot. Dragon Ball. That's it.
Dragon Ball. What about you guys? Like, what TV shows did you used to like to watch? Like Dragon Ball, Digimon, Pokemon, nothing. Like my mom says I can't. I had that kind of classmates back then.
Jamie is a street game.
Yeah, you see, that's what Daniela said. That is a street game, but I still have no idea what could it be.
Well, I wasn't, too much on the streets. So.
I only used to play something called pote.
Pote.
With some friends back in like 15 years ago, I would say. There were arcades. Yes, that's true, Vanessa.
I really know about that. Believe me, that was my favorite place in the world. Escaping to the arcades. Yes, there were arcades. Now they are very rare. In some restaurants or something like that.
Nowadays, it's just the little kids thingy.
Yes. Like 19 years ago, there was the attack on the Twin Towers.
Oh, yeah, I didn't.
19 years ago.
That's so long ago. No, 19?
The good.
Yes. 2011. Oh, yeah, that's right. Wow, time flies, right? I mean, like, one day you're young, and the next one you're called
skinnier, I was even skinnier back then.
Sure. Yes. Yeah, you never got fat. It was just our imagination.
That's the way, okay? Exactly. So you use, there was, there were. And in general, remember to use was, were to talk about in past. The important, of course, is the vocabulary, okay? No vocabulary, you can,
Very complicated.
Yes, because, the was and the were is very easy, very simple. You see, in here, it was so easy. Conversation, chatting. In English, in Let's Go English, the session is very similar, but of course there is much more interaction because there aren't so many people, right here. And our teachers are crazy. And believe me, because we selected them,
We're the ones who bring them over, so you're going to have your fun there.
I have put the crazy into them, So, yes. And of course, yes, we have, teachers from many different countries. They are in class at this moment, so they cannot join us. But
I can see them there.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So join us. Thank you so much. Join us eventually, to this totally different way. The sessions, yes, are like this, but there is more games, more interactions, more time. Okay.
Postdata, recuerden que con ellos sí van a poder hablar. Yo sé que Facebook pues solo nos permite a nosotros estar interactuando con ustedes en los comentarios, pero pues obviamente cuando están en las sesiones van a poder hablar con la persona, ¿no? Que is the a whole idea of the thing, okay? Bueno, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for having fun. Yes, Diego, you can reinforce our information. We try to make English
don't talk
easy.
to me, Diego.
I love you, Dieguito.
We love you, Dieguito.
Yeah, no, I do it for real. But anyway, entonces, guys, nada, los esperamos por allá. Espero que hayan aprendido alguito, espero que se hayan divertido. Acuérdense de was, were, and past. Acuérdense del were in hypothetical situations, donde usted aconseja a su amigo que nunca le va a prestar atención. Pero that is not the point. So, have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for being here. Nos vemos en otra ocasión. Muchas gracias por su tiempo. Gracias por estar acá. Los esperamos en Let's Go English. Si se inscriben, nos verán en la prueba diagnóstica haciendo lo mismo que estamos haciendo exactamente acá. Pero bueno, that's another thing. Okay? So, bye-bye. See you later, alligator. Have fun. And thank you, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Let's Go English, la escuela online que está revolucionando la enseñanza de inglés en Latinoamérica. Clases online en vivo, con profesores internacionales, británicos y norteamericanos. Entre 1 y 16 horas diarias, te aseguran una experiencia única. Garantizamos tu aprendizaje con un seguimiento personalizado. Actividades permanentes como el grip, o el club de conversación temático, donde escogerás el tema de tu preferencia, o el storytelling, siempre con un invitado de un país de habla inglesa, que te contará historias y charlas con temas de actualidad. Así aprenderás diferentes acentos, que te beneficiarán cuando viajes o interactúes con personas de diferentes nacionalidades. Let's Go English, la primera escuela formal de inglés online, con clases privadas en pequeños grupos y actividades 100% en vivo. 20 años de experiencia son nuestra mejor carta de presentación. Toma ya la decisión que sin duda cambiará tu vida. Prepárate para hablar inglés en tiempo récord. Te lo garantizamos. Let's go English.